y'all doing? We're back with a brand new game. This time, it is Ratchet, Deadlocked. Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked, but they call it Ratchet Deadlocked. I wonder if I can actually... No, see, like, it's such a bad game. And that's not the thing that's no. Very bad. There we go. Ratchet Deadlocked. This is the fourth game in the main series. In Europe, it was called Ratchet Gladiator. And it is honestly a terrible game. It's a bad game. I wouldn't say it's the worst game I've ever played, because that still is time and eternity, but it's not the best Ratchet and Clank game. By far. Okay, so there is co-op in this, but we won't be doing that. Also, let's fix a couple things here. First and foremost, yeah, that looks a lot better. So let's make sure subtitles are on. Everything moves a lot quicker than the other three, though. At least in terms of the UI, it seems to kind of go a lot quicker. This is still around the time where saving games took 7 million years. Okay. So, got difficulty settings. Easiest. This is the normal setting. Let's see, make sure weapons hit hard, have plenty of ammo, but they fight back and all that. Hard, and this is like super hard. And then there's an even harder mode, I believe, if we beat Hero. Or maybe if we beat one of them, it unlocks. I don't entirely know. But, so yeah, we'll go with this.
Gotcha.
A dramatic conclusion to one of the most exciting episodes of Dread Zone I have ever seen. Captain
Captain Starshield, the #1 ranked gladiator, has been terminated by Ace Hardlight. Ace has now eliminated a record 13 contestants in the regular season.
Incoming call from the mayor of Metropolis. The new mayor of Metropolis.
Oh, you mean, right. Just a sec. Greetings, Mayor. No. Well, long time no see. No. So Metropolis still in one piece, huh?
Greetings, Captain. I see you're taking good care of my old ship.
Well, she need a lot of tuning up, but I've kept her running.
Of course. Anyway, I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently he was involved with some kind of illegal combat sport, something called Dread Zone. We believe it was being run by this man, Gleeman Vox. He operates an underground media empire from within the Shadow Sector.
The Shadow Sector?
It's a lawless region of space on the fringe of the galaxy. Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Unidentified craft approaching.
Are you the Lombax known as Ratchet?
I don't suppose you guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
Yeah?
We've captured Subject 209, Mr. Vox.
Excellent. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. We caught 2 strays in the process. Should we terminate them?
Give him collars and see if you can get some work out of them first.
Just time skip all over.
Hello? Hello in there? Can you hear me? You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented. How many fingers am I holding up? Whoops. Looks like we've got a feedback loop in the visual matrix processor. Hold still a second. How's that? Okay, now to activate your speech function.
Me out of this thing, you blarg-headed frack monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my...
There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry. I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation circuitry right. The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated. We must calibrate your battlesuit's targeting matrix. First, look over at the holo-target on your left. Turn to face the holo-target on the right, then fire.
Okay, game. Game. Oh,
Good.
okay.
Now shoot the holo-target above you.
All right, Ratchet. Your movement circuit should be in working order now. Try getting to the top of that ledge.
Alright, so let's see if we, what we got in terms of controls. Alright, so it looks like they went with the, control setup that I chose in 3 when I played it. Not that they're going by that, that's just the control scheme that they went with for this game, which is fine. So X and L1 jump, R1's to fire, Select weapon, select weapon. Okay, so we got a couple of options here. It's so bad. Like, it's a grid, but it works like a radial menu. It's terrible. So, hey, Funky, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. Now, we don't have Clank, so we can't do any gliding.
I am transmitting a digital mini-map representation of the area. Can you see it? The mini-map will show you the positions of nearby enemies. I am reading 3 more holo targets in your vicinity.
Now, I do like this map a lot better.
Good, Ratchet. There should be a teleporter nearby that will take you to the next stage of the qualification course.
I like this a lot better because I can still see what I'm doing and keep playing.
Greetings, hero, and welcome to Dread Zone. Rest assured, you are now far beyond the reach of hope. There will be no rescues, no pardons, no possibility of escape. You are now a contestant on the greatest holovision program that Galaxy has ever known. A celebrity gladiator, battling for the pleasure of 1 billion screaming fans across the Shadow Sector and beyond. Chances are you'll be dead by tomorrow. But those of you who play the game with skill and strategy will earn a chance to win your freedom. So, good luck, hero. We'll be watching you.
And that's pretty much the
Ratchet,
gist.
I have figured out a way to get information to you without Vox knowing. Pay attention to secret messages at the bottom of your screen.
Is we've been captured and placed.
At the top of your screen is the experience bar. As you destroy enemies, you gain experience. When the bar is full, you will gain a level, and your nanotech will increase.
We get captured and are forced to take place in a gladiator,
And use the left analog stick to
gladiatorial
select any
arenas.
weapon.
Okay.
Note the deadlock collar securely fastened around your neck. This collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become uncooperative or worse, boring, his or her collar can be detonated at any time with the push of a button. Well, there you have it. Nothing to lose your head over. Right?
Tap R2 to switch. Congratulations, Ratchet. You made it through the qualification course. Check your map. There should be a teleporter nearby. Use the teleporter to meet me back at our Dread Zone containment area.
Huh, so there's no wrench toss. Because everything has, I don't know why they got rid of the wrench toss.
Wow, this place is crazy. I've always wondered what it'd be like to be a professional gladiator. I mean, these guys have the life, the fame, the money, the babes.
Try not to forget that we are being held prisoner by a criminal organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
Welcome, Hero, to your new living quarters. Your luxury containment suite is equipped with everything you will need as a contestant on Dread Zone. Please make yourself comfortable. You'll most likely be spending the rest of your life here.
And like it's
Ratchet, you should go find Al. I have marked his location on your map. I think he has something to show you.
and the way that they have Ratchet behave in this, at least in that one scene alone, is just really bad.
Hey, Al. Hey, Ratchet. I have something to show you. Meet your new battle bots.
Call me Merc. This here's Green. Hi, sir.
I got them off a former contestant who, won't be needing them anymore.
Don't worry, boss. You won't end up like that last guy. I hope not. I still have nightmares about it. Oh, suck it up, Green.
Once you win a few battles, we can afford to upgrade them. Just come and see me whenever you want to juice them up.
So we got that now. Got a couple of robots to follow us.
You ever been in country? You know, seen combat?
Me? Yeah, before I came here, I saw a little action.
Hey, nice digs.
Digs?
I mean, what's all the hardware for?
Ah, they call this the mission control room. Each contestant is assigned a mission engineer to monitor their progress.
Right. So, what's-his-face figured he'd save a few bolts and make you do it.
Ahem.
All right, fresh meat. Enough chit-chat. You're next up in the Battle Dome after Mobius Man. And from the way he's fighting, it won't be much longer. Now move it!
Ratchet, I will assist you any way I can.
Thanks, Clank. These guys obviously don't know who they're messing with.
Just getting ourselves set up for the...
Attention, Hero. Report to the Battle Dome transport shuttle immediately. Failure to comply will result in termination.
So let's get on with the actual game play.
Greetings, hero or heroine. We thank you for choosing Vox Airways for your traveling needs. We do hope you have a pleasant flight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Vox Network.
Something you should know. I'm not a real tyrannoid.
Will you lose your lunch if you have to watch one more reality dating show? Is your blogs gone wild, video scratched from overuse? Then it's time to turn that dial to something a little more dangerous. Time for some real action. It's time to blow it up! That's right, it's time for Dread Zone, the galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport. Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome. And now, on pay-per-view, watch as Ratchet and Clank take on Ace Hardlight and the Exterminators. They saved the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone? Catch it live, right here, on Vox.
Oh, and that is it for Mobius Man, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Eviscerator's 4th victim already this season. Next up, we have, let's see here, Ratchet? Yeah, I never heard of him. Well, he's probably just intermission material, folks, but don't worry, we have Grey Thunder and Hydro Girl coming up later, so stay tuned to Dread Zone. Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
We'll see.
It's just trying way too hard to be edgy. and it just doesn't feel right.
Dread Zone fans, this is it. Let's introduce our first contestant. He's a Lombax. He spent time in prison. He hates candy and children. Let's hear it for Ratchet and Team Darkstar.
Uh-oh. I guess I didn't calibrate that bot correctly. Go ahead and press the down directional button to initiate the auto repair sequence. You can do this anytime a bot becomes too damaged to continue.
So yeah, it's just
you can press the down directional button at any time to make your bots regroup to your position.
I'm not sure what I did there, but I did it. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't have that same feel that the other games have. It's just kind of... I don't even know how to describe it. But, I guess let's talk about the actual experience.
To use your wrench.
So, the actual gameplay is fairly smooth. Especially for a Ratchet and Clank game, it feels smooth.
Dread Zone challenges sometimes use bolt cranks to activate devices or lower force fields. But be careful, Ratchet. The bolt cranks may trigger incoming waves of enemies.
So far, the weapons feel okay, but it's nothing super exciting. Granted, these are just our first two weapons.
Ratchet, my scanners show an extremely deadly 70mm stalker turret ahead of you. You need to get behind cover immediately. The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button. Excellent work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course, you will be allowed to join us back at our containment area.
Apparently there's 15 skill points I could have gotten there. Which is ridiculous.
Let's keep this quick, Vox.
Oh, well, far be it from me to keep the superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you.
Okay, shoot.
Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight video game? How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox? Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox Media empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away?
Well,
Don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of bloggy and nut cheese!
So, what are you saying, exactly?
Zip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending 1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
There's just so much to not enjoy.
Ratchet, you need to choose where you are going to compete next. This is the interplanetary transport. It will take you to Dread Zone battle courses on other planets. It travels on a planned course. Any tampering with the nav computer causes the ship to explode.
Just like none of the characters are interesting or likable. So, Obliterator. We're gonna need another, I think that's 8, another 8,000 for it. I mean, these antagonists are just boring as hell. So these are all the levels we can go to.
It's a beautiful spring day on Catacrom 4, Juanita, as we kick off a brand new season of Dread Zone.
That's right, Dallas, and we're lucky enough to have a bird's eye view of the action.
Even from up here, this season's Dread Zone battle courses look bigger and deadlier than ever.
It's a wonder contestants keep volunteering, isn't it?
That's a good one. Oh, yeah. The Vox construction team really outdid themselves in turning this once sacred robotic burial ground into a deadly Dread Zone battle course.
And look, here comes today's first contestant. Oh my, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel to find these guys, aren't they? I hope you folks at home aren't too squeamish, because the next one looks like a bleeder.
And then the game just like shits all over you, which is really not
easy,
enjoyable.
Juanita. All he has to do is make his way to the other side of this mountain pass.
The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP. Defeating enemies automatically upgrades your Dread Zone weaponry and improves your maximum nanotech level.
EMP, baby. This'll be fun.
They've obviously got some interesting ideas going on here. One out of, like, what else could I have gotten a challenge point on? 15 seems like a lot.
As Team Darkstar continues toward the Catacrom Burial Dome, they'll need to cross what I like to call the chasm of endless falling and eventual dying. In the unlikely event that they survive, they'll take control of the big, bad, and burly walking armored tank called the Landstalker. Good luck, kids.
Ratchet, you will have to capture all 3 nodes to extend the bridge.
Looks like that we've got a hollow shield as well. But we want the Obliterator.
Here's a chilling thought. Team Darkstar is walking on top of a giant robot burial ground.
Hey, Ratchet, I've upgraded your bots to turn both cranks.
You know, I gotta get me one of those battle suits, Juanita.
I don't know if these are like just endlessly spawning or...
Ratchet, if you want to extend the bridge, use the node crank.
Node crank. Ah, that one.
Rotoplow back home. That's close, my friend.
Skill points. Skill points. Here we are. Okay, so I guess the skill points are related to the entire planet, not just like a single challenge. Killbots get 15 kill, or yeah. Mainly turn at least 2 cranks.
Ratchet, you can expand your map at any time to get a better view of the area.
What's unstoppable? Kill 25 enemies without taking damage. Like, it's not that hard.
This guy is gonna sell a lot of commercial time, Juanita. Let's just pray we don't have any more wardrobe malfunctions.
Huh. So it looks like I would have to press those 2 on my own. Because it doesn't seem to be any way over. Oh wait, no, we have to go back through here. Okay.
According to Dread Zone show requirements, enemies appear red on the radar. Allies appear green. Challenge objectives appear blue.
Work up a sweat turning cranks when you can order your bots to do it for you.
Alright, so I failed that challenge. So we got an impact mod and we leveled up to 2.
Fox has designed his weapons to gain experience as you use them, which allows them to be upgraded. Upgraded weapons not only do more damage, but can be modified.
There we are. So that clears that challenge, or that skill point, rather. So we don't have the B6 Obliterator. Kill 5 enemies using 2 different mods in 30 seconds. Complete any challenge using only Magma Cannon. So these can be done across all the different challenges. I thought they were like per... And I was going to be like, wow, that sucks hard, but that's okay. That makes a lot more sense.
War is hell, Juanita, but where does that leave Dread Zone, huh?
Like, it's just, it's so edgy that it's not enjoyable.
detecting a swing shot orb ahead. Jump towards it and hold down the fire button. Your swing shot will deploy automatically and carry you across the gap. Quit fooling around, Ratchet. Jump back up and try it again. Remember, you can always manually equip the swing shot from the quick select menu.
It's also really great having that that tutorial window open as I'm trying to like do stuff.
What do you know, folks? Ratchet has found the Landstalker!
Third of the way done with the skill points here.
This all-terrain mech of destruction comes fully loaded with power steering, AC, jumbo-sized drink holders, and enough plasma mortars to take out a small star system. Team Darkstar's not out for a Sunday drive today, folks. They'll be blazing a trail right into the center of the Catacrom Burial Dome.
Right, so now that he's done talking, so left stick is to move, right stick is to look. We can jump with X. There's strafing with L2R2. Right shoulder is guns. Left shoulder is charge at mortars, and then release it to fire them. Okay.
Ratchet, you will have to use the Landstalker's mortars to destroy those quasar orbs. That should clear the way.
I mean, I did that. Okay.
Just a reminder, tomorrow is Kick Your Best Friend in the Pants Day. Free popcorn for everyone who participates.
One of your combat bots is incapacitated. Use the revive command to bring him back to life.
Team Darkstar is breaking this place apart.
They're not really mortars, they're just missiles.
Stick or auto?
And it doesn't look like there's any way in here. Would there be any reason for me to go in there? Maybe not. Oh, we got a horn. And it's only a single jump.
Ratchet
Yeah, you need a fully charged.
With the Landstalker. Oh, I can't imagine the damage Bill Dread Zone is going to get for this.
It's interesting, but like I don't know. I'm not enjoying it half as much as I was 3. That much is for sure.
We are loving this carnage, folks, but it's time for the final showdown in the Catacrom Burial Dome. There's no telling what lurks inside these walls.
Ratchet, you must defeat all your opponents in order to complete this challenge. In other words, stay alive.
Pull it up from the ground!
Now we'll level that up. it gets speed mod and power up by 7.
Here is some good news. Each time your weapon upgrades, it unlocks a new alpha modification slot for you to use.
Okay.
An alpha mod can only be equipped onto a single weapon at a time. You will need to add and remove the mods in order to put them onto different weapons. Select a weapon, scroll down to the alpha upgrade, and press X to enter the alpha modification menu. Multiple alpha mods of the same type can be equipped on the same weapon. A pool of available upgrades for each weapon will appear above the bottom row of upgrades. You can unequip an alpha mod at any time and place it back into the alpha mod pool.
Increases auto-targeting, ammo capacity, and speed mod.
Ratchet was a tough cookie. What kind of cookie would he be? I'm gonna go with Snickerdoodle.
I'm a Snickerdoodle.
I think explosions are pretty.
Hey, Green! That zombie looks like your mama!
They keep getting back hits on me.
Excellent work, Ratchet. I must admit, I was worried.
Oh, we got a hack array.
Well done, Ratchet. You have completed your first Dread Zone campaign and won a medal. You have also unlocked a new set of objectives called Dread Challenges. Earning medals and defeating Dread Challenges are the key to survival in Dread Zone.
Let's get this out of the way. Let's see what this game brings to the table of racing.
Ratchet will race to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes will earn him a few extra seconds. Team Darkstar, get ready to race!
Nothing much. Ah! I mean, it made me hit the explosion,
Remember,
but...
don't try any of this at home. Go to a friend's house.
Yep. Ah. Oh, come on. These suck. It handles like ass. That's what it brings to the table.
What I want to know is how Ratchet uses the bathroom in that suit.
Oh, we got a raid. Thank you, Max and Shachi, for the raid. There. Did that garbage. And we got a skill point. Welcome to the stream, everybody, from the Max and Chachi stream. They were playing a game about a cat in space in a suit. I forget the name. Something Gato Roboto. I think it was. Hey, Tia Call. Appreciate you being here. How are you all doing? Gato Roboto. So like, it's just I'm not like having a good time. It's not.
Take out as many enemies
How do
as
I
you
really
can.
put it here? So it plays well. Is the first thing. It has variety. Is the other thing. But it's packaged in this bizarre, edgy goofiness. Like. Like, all this is cool.
Interesting fact, folks. Dread Zone started out with 2 guys fighting over a breakfast burrito, and the rest is history.
Your bots accumulate attack power each time they take a hit or deal damage. When the power meter reaches full, you can order them to deliver a devastating special attack.
Oh, okay, I beat it. See, like, that wasn't an interesting thing that we just did. Like, we got in there, and then we shot some stuff, things exploded, but, like, there was just the feel to it wasn't there, versus, like, 3, where no matter what you're doing, no matter where you're going, no matter what you're fighting, there's just this excitement to it. And this is kind of like, it feels like it's trying to be exciting, is my big complaint about this game, is it's trying so hard. Bless its heart. But it fails to capture the actual feeling of excitement. And we got a lot of, got a lot of stuff going on here. So, let's see. So we got our hollow shields. So we could change the, so it's not just one mod for everything. The mod applies to all of them. So if we pick up a mod, we got that mod for every weapon. So that's good. Increases knockback. So what do we have for this one? We have refire rate, which might actually be, might be, oh, we don't have one. Oh no, so that it is, okay, never mind. No. Alright. So Omega mods are for everything. Alpha mods are individual that we have to unlock each, you know, like if we want to use them on all 4 weapons, we need 4 mods, is the way this works. So they add this layer to it where you can collect upgrades to the weapon's functionality. That's a cool addition.
This is a Dread Zone
So,
favorite.
you know,
Our contestant
credit
will have
where
to
it's
destroy
due.
3 ancient statues all in a matter of minutes. You gotta love it.
And they do have a variety of things for us to do.
Have you ever seen the Diablo in the pale moonlight? I have, and it's fantastic.
No video games are allowed. I also can't believe that they, hey, thanks for the follow, Wozen.
Team Darkstar is unstoppable.
Oh, wow. What was that one? Oh, kill 20 enemies in a row. Alright, cool. Oh, we did get the 15 kills for combat bots. We didn't do that. 12 enemies using 2 different mods in 30 seconds. Nah, it's all good. I see how it is. But, so we're trying to look at this game, because I consider it, when I first played it, the absolute worst game of the franchise. Not the worst game I've ever played, but just the worst game of the franchise. Now, obviously, that opinion can change as we play. And part of me kind of hopes that it does. Because I don't like to think that it's, you know, what is it? What is it one of these? Oh, it's statue, right. And again, you know, my opinion was formed many, 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 many years ago. So I definitely could change my opinion. And there's definitely some cool stuff in it. Some neat ideas. It plays good.
You know, sometimes I think I should have taken that job on Annihilation Nation. They've got a great dental plan.
But the commentary is very annoying. And for the most part, the jokes are just not funny. They're like, okay, that was kind of amusing that they referenced Batman. But was it funny? No, it was just a reference. And then they have swears that they bleep out, and it's just, it doesn't feel like Ratchet and Clank. When it does that. So we've unlocked the planet Serathos.
Challenges can be completed in any order once they are unlocked. Your status on Dread Zone now allows you to access planet Serathos.
Yes, Max. Bear posted it up, brought it to my attention, and I am going to play it. I am going to play the shit out of it. I am going to stream it. And I'm going to stream it with absolute glee. What? And it looks like it's going to be based on the original comics.
I attack you with a spider tank, power level 5. I defend with level 6 lawn ninjas. Sucker, you fell right into my trap. You're exterminated. Go, reactor, slap me some skin.
That's right, kids. Exterminator trading cards are here. There's Reactor, Shellshock, the Eviscerator, and your favorite exterminator, Ace Hardlight. Collect them all and exterminate your friends today.
Just like these jokes fall very flat because the tone is just so not the same. There's no joy in it. I feel that's the way I feel. Like it's, you know, like the first 3 games, and even first one, there was just this weird joy to the dumbness going on, and even the
Welcome back, Dread Zone fans. Have we got a show for you? On today's episode, Team Darkstar has been dropped onto the hellish alien world of Seraphos. Their ultimate goal, destroy a monstrous alien creature known as the King Leviathan. And take it from me, people, monstrous is putting it nicely.
This is the Prince of Persia Warrior Within of the series. Hunter Mine Launcher. And we can get a napalm mod. Hey, Elegant Frost, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. I'm sorry to hear your back's hurting. You know, schoolwork is schoolwork.
That is your first objective. Be careful. The outside is heavily guarded.
I got a bad feeling about this.
There we go. Level up the or the obliterator rather.
Folks, I hope everybody's pee-pee because we're not breaking for commercial anytime soon.
Oh.
You can order a bot to hack into one of those orb locks.
Well, I bet it came out good.
Well, they got the door open. Now, let's find out what's waiting for them on the other side.
Oh, I need more ammo. Alright, and I also need to swap out. There we go. I'm doing alright. I'm okay.
Oh, goody,
There we
the
go.
swamp is up next. Oh, I love this part.
0 skill points out of that one. Oh yeah, I don't like the armor that they give you in this one.
Ooh, just look at that putrid, festering slime hole. Oh, wow, I can smell it from up here. Yee, yee. Ratchet's not gonna make it out of here on foot. He'll have to commandeer the Puma on the far side of the swamp.
Puma. But just like, so kind of what I was saying before is, like, everybody, y'all know I swear. I curse probably way more than I should, and I'm trying to cut back on it. But this game, like, it starts out, like, the first time you see them say the word shit, and they don't say it out loud, they censor it, obviously, but it doesn't feel right. Because this game, the game series up to this point has never done something like that. They didn't really get into that territory. They skirted it. Like, they would skirt it, they would start saying the curse word, and then they'd cut them off. And, like, you know, and that's a fine way to do it. But when you actually have them say it and then censor it, like, full all the way through, it just doesn't feel right for the series. It's just, it's too awkward and dissonant.
Wow, that was a close one. One false move and those alien suckers will be eating your head for lunch.
My mother used to serve Lomax brains for breakfast with eggs and salsa. Muy bueno.
Yikes! Remind me never to eat at your house. Will the person driving
Yeah,
the
this is
Miss
Insomniac
Green
still.
Man Ray 5 please report to security? You're parked in my space.
What would you call a prehistoric ancient fish if it popped into the stream now? Coelacanth. Oh, I want to make fun the spelling doesn't quite work. Oh. I don't quite get it. I know what a coelacanth is, but I don't quite get the joke itself. Valiant attempt, though. Any attempt at a pun is a good attempt. Pronunciation which should be Coelacanth. Ah. I thought it was pronounced Seala. Is it really Coela? Coela.
A double swing shot. I cannot bear to look.
Coelacanth? Not Coelacanth?
Is that all you got?
One thing about Ratchet, you give him any lip and he'll feed you a lead sandwich. You better believe that, Juanita.
I'm on it. Sir, activating hack array. Give me cover.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Let's get out of this swamp before I start rusting up.
Like, we're rushing through these levels, and it just doesn't feel like there's a...
In order to advance to the Leviathan lair, Team Darkstar must capture 3 control nodes.
So let's pause for a moment, and let's talk about what we're experiencing here. Okay, so from the beginning, for the very first game, it was an action platformer centered around, slightly large maps. They weren't huge, but, big maps for that time. And you go around them in a specific order in order to reach a point of interest, and you come back to the start. But you had this map to explore, and you have, a sense of direction, and there's a plot to what you're doing, even if you're just walking on the planet. Here, we're just rushing through challenges. There's a story behind all of this, but we're not experiencing it as we play. Really not. We're just doing arena matches. Now, let's be fair to the game, we are given a lot of unique challenges, unique types of things to do. Sending the bots to hack these terminals, or, blow up these things, or we've got to drive a vehicle and just wreck shit everywhere, turning, things. So there's a lot of diversity to this game, and that's a positive for it. Very different from all the other arena-based stuff in the previous games, where it was just simply, kill these things, okay, kill these things a different way, kill these things at a certain amount of time, etc., etc. So, it does have one thing over arenas in the previous games, but what they tried to do was take the arena and make it an entire game. And I think that's where the first misstep for this game happens. Also, vehicles just control horribly.
This water doesn't look so safe, sir. Get us out of here.
No, I think we'll just die. No. I think that's really what it is. That's really what's causing my lack of interest in the game, is how disconnected the levels are.
fun than a busload of cheerleaders. Team Darkstar only needs to capture 2 more nodes.
So, I mean, like, it's interesting. The concept is interesting. But it feels like the execution is a little lacking.
Boss, I've seen alien monkey food created in this place.
It controls really well, which is another bonus in its favor.
Only 1 node remains between Ratchet and his date with the Leviathan.
What even are the skill points for this that I'm not getting any? Kill enemies with a shock mod, we don't have that. Kill 10 enemies in 60 seconds with a fusion rifle, don't have that. Complete a challenge without taking damage, that's not happening. Kill 10 enemies with 5 different mods, we don't have enough. Kill 15 enemies with Scorpion Flail, we haven't unlocked it yet. Kill 4 DZ Strikers in 1 shot, I don't know who they are. Use the wrench to kill 15 enemies in a row, okay, we could do that. Kill 4 drop ships with the Arbiter, don't have that. Break 15 cameras, we could do that. Complete any challenge without using the dual Vipers, we failed that one. In the challenge Swamp Fever, kill 2 Leviathan enemies at once with Landstalker mortars. Okay. Complete any challenge without using the Obliterator or Magma Cannon. We don't have the Magma Cannon, and I failed that one. Use Obliterator to kill 5 Leviathan. I don't think we've hit them yet. Complete challenge King of Leviathans in less than 2 minutes. Or is that 2 hours? I think that's 2 hours, because that's hours, minutes, seconds. So I think I can do that. And then roadkill 10 enemies in 30 seconds. Are those Leviathans? No, that's not Leviathan. Let's get into our Puma.
Don't scratch the paint on that Puma. We're giving it away at Bingo Night. Team Darkstar is making their mark in the red zone. Team
Sure I am.
Darkstar is making their mark in red zone. Oh dear, I've gone cross-eyed.
That, what? What was even that joke? Ow, hey! So we just gotta get in there.
He's completed the 3rd stage. Tell him what he's won, Juanita.
He's won an all-expense paid.
Just a moment, we got a thing we're doing here.
Trip to the Leviathan's lair, where he will enjoy golf, tennis, fine dining, and an agonizing death as he is slowly dissolved by stomach acids in the Leviathan's colon.
Alright then. Trying to get all the cameras. That's fine. Let's go in here and do this thing. I mean, tell me what y'all think about this. Are you digging this? Are you feeling this game like we did with Ratchet and Clank 3? Gotta heck the
We are
orbs.
now in the final moments before the epic showdown with the King Leviathan. Team Darkstar must hack all the orbs to wake up that big fella. Happy hunting!
Gotta heck them all.
I am breathless with anticipation.
Sure you're not just breathless because you get to sit up here next to me?
No, but that does explain why I'm feeling nauseous.
Oh, it looks like they're doing it automatically.
Don't forget to order the Dread Zone home game. This is what they mean by gratuitous violence, Juanita. I'm gonna call my kids and tell them to stop watching just as soon as I have kids.
Come on, you jerk. There we go. Still not feeling it.
Ratchet, if you want to gain more experience or earn more bolts, you can return to any challenge you have already completed.
I hate this. Let's just, we're gonna try to do as many of these as we can. If it gets too shitty, I'm gonna stop.
Time for an adrenaline-charged hover bike race. Ratchet's racing to beat the clock. Each checkpoint he passes earns him a few extra seconds.
Ah!
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Fuck you. That's how I feel. Yeah, it works. That's fine. That is a terribly placed checkpoint. Wow. Whoa.
Have you ever wondered what's in the special sauce?
No. That joke is old and boring and terrible. Even at the time of this game being out, that was a bad joke.
You can drive over a vehicle pad at any time to repair vehicle damage.
That is an awful turn. No way around it. That is just not good. Ah. Ah. There you are. Are we almost done here? There. We got a skill point called denied. I'm not sure what that means, but we did it. The vehicles in these games handle so badly. They are just so not enjoyable. I mean, the Landstalker I'd say is alright, and the hover ship in 3 was alright, but like, oh my god.
Dread Zone has unleashed an angry pack of Leviathans for Team Darkstar to battle. They'll have to destroy them all before time runs out.
There we go. They really don't want to waste time. Firing your regular weapon when you could just be blasting them with the mortar. Alright. You also can't run.
Ratchet can pull this one out, I will shave this gorgeous head of hair.
Right. Like that rug is really attached to your head.
Excuse me, Miss Smarty Pants. This is not a wig. Here, take it, go ahead, pull. Here, now tell me that doesn't feel natural.
Nice. It's amazing what they can do with hair plugs these days.
Jesus! Juanita! Alright, that's not helpful. But apparently we have that ability, so... Alright, so I was wrong. It's actually very helpful to just keep firing. Assholes. Alright. Who's next? Who else wants some? Ah, you do.
What a match, folks. I know I wasn't expecting that outcome. Ratchet has moved up in the rankings, surpassing Mustachio Furioso, Illustrious Lana, and Mailbag.
Mailbag. Alright, fine. You gotta laugh
Check
out
your
of me.
rankings, Ratchet. You have earned enough dread points to advance to planet Kronos.
I'll let you have that. You gotta laugh out of me. But like that whole mission was so boring.
And now, for a Vox Sports Update, Dreadzone's Extermination of the Day award goes to Shell Shock for his 360 Tomahawk finishing move on Plutonium Jones.
It was a beauty, Dallas, and it marks Shell Shock's third extermination of the season.
Fourth, actually. The Omega Twins count as two.
Good point. And we're now live with Shell Shock for comments. Shell Shock?
Those Omega Twins went down like wee little curly men.
Yes, quite ironic, especially since they were actually teenage girls.
Yeah, ironic. Hey, Juanita, are you wearing Ace Hardlight underwear?
And now for a heartwarming story in entertainment news. Courtney Gears has made a remarkable recovery after a near-death experience last year when she was attacked by two psychotic fans.
Ah, poor girl. You know, you just hate to see that kind of senseless violence.
It's appalling, Dallas. I'd just like to take those two creeps and...
I'm sure we all would, Juanita. And you may just get your wish, because those very evildoers are about to come face to face with the mighty Shell Shock. Catch it all live on Dreadzone.
You see what I mean? Like, everything's just very mean-spirited and not funny. And what is with all this sexual harassment? I know she's a robot, but still. Why?
Folks, we're live tonight from the planet of Kronos, where Commander Shell Shock and his army have taken over the city and don't like visitors. Ratchet will fight to keep Team Darkstar alive, while Clink tries not to get him lost. What? Clink? Clank? Oh, Clank, that's what I said. Well, you know, it doesn't matter, because Team Darkstar is about to become Team Deadstar. Oh, will they survive long enough to enter the foreboding Dark Cathedral? If so, Shell Shock will be there to finish them off for good. Place your bets, everybody, because we're going straight to the action.
So let's also talk about level design.
The cathedral is completely locked down, but I have found a weakness. Two giant spotlights lie dormant nearby. If you activate them, their beams will trigger a solar sensor on the
Yeah, we'll listen to you in a moment. So now we've got access to these. So we got 67,000. So we should probably... Yeah, I'm going with homing mines. You can't go wrong with homing mines. And let's get a shock mod. So let's see, what can we upgrade in terms of... So we can give that shock.
And unlock the...
Sorry, Clank, I have things I'm trying to do here. So we could make this any one of these. I want to see what napalm does. And this also can do shock. So let's turn this one into shock. And this one...
Door.
All right.
According to my nav grid, the spotlights are in separate sections of the city. Good luck, Ratchet.
Alright, that's pretty cool. That's okay. Hey, Overphoenix 87, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to Ratchet & Clank Deadlocked, which I maintain is still the worst.
Run, Ratchet, run!
Alright, this is actually pretty useful. Alright, that's an interesting attack. Oh! There we go. Who shot me? How dare you? Alright. So we're done here. Oh, it looks like I can't be harmed by my own mods. And we already upgraded the hunter mine. That's good. Oh, that is incredibly useful. So, when it explodes, it creates an electrical discharge that will get any enemies outside of the blast radius.
To watch you suffer.
That is really helpful. Yeah, wow, that is ridiculous. So now that I know that I can just like rush through the lava, I think we're good. Tools of Destruction is your first one. That's actually a really good one to start with. The Future series was actually pretty good. There are only 3 games, well, 2 games and a DLC game. So we got Magma Cannon up. However, Quest for Booty was actually really good. I can't think of anything bad really to say about the Future series. Alright, so let's... No, Vipers we've already got up. Hollow Shield, we should probably... I don't know what tune... What's that one? Kill 20 enemies without taking damage. Alright. Not super hard. Thought I saw a vendor, but I was very wrong. I started with the very first Ratchet & Clank. Alright, so now we're going to switch to the dual Vipers. Alright. That made it sound like a Blargian.
Your bots can also launch grind cables.
Hey, don't try to get behind my hollow shield, dude. We don't have the, I think that's a trespasser. We don't have that
Jump
yet.
onto the grind rail to traverse this gap.
That is super powerful, and I love it.
You don't sell the steak, folks. You sell the sizzle, and Ratchet is hot.
I'm not gonna last much longer,
There we go. Mission accomplished, I think. No, wait, no. We have to get inside. Oh, no. Okay, I did complete it. Okay. Just so much going on, but yet it feels like nothing's happening. Are they gonna refill my ammo, though? No, okay, they give me a vendor. Oh, no, they did refill all my ammo. They also have challenges that you can't do yet. And it's like, I'm not gonna come back. I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one, the only, Shout Shock!
Come on, little furry man. Time to die.
Thank you for the follow, and you have a good night too, Overfeed.
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
Punishment. So I did something. I don't know quite what I did. I feel like with the right tone, this could be more interesting. But as it is, it's just like all these really interesting segments and set pieces just feel flat. So now
Team Darkstar must now traverse a grind rail suspended hundreds of feet above the water. Is that even safe? Of course it's not. This is Dread Zone, baby!
Also, it's really hard to make announcers that aren't annoying. That's what I found, anyway. Oh, that's just the vendor. Okay. Something going on over here, though. But I'm not sure what it is. So, with that being said... And just the range. All right.
My map shows that this is an excellent spot to use the Hollow Shield launcher.
Yeah, no shit.
Jump onto the grind rail to traverse this gap.
Let's just see what's happening over here.
You can switch rails
No,
by jumping
nothing.
towards
All
a
right.
nearby rail.
Ah! Okay.
I think I saw this on the galaxy's most painful home movies. I love it when they miss the jump and smash their crotches on the railing. So wacky.
Saying America is funny is some videos, all right? Like, this is definitely cool. I'm liking this. And it looks like the acid mod is really good on the Vipers. This is definitely cool. I am enjoying this section a lot. And we got another skill point. I'm not sure what the skill point is. Time for more hecking.
The action's heating up as Team Darkstar lights up the spotlights that will unlock the Dark Cathedral of Kronos. A treacherous path lies ahead as Dread Zone's deadliest warriors will be waiting to ambush them. Oh, baby, I love this job.
Ratchet, there is a magnetic lift up ahead. It will take you up the road that leads to the next stadium.
So it looks like the electricity doesn't work unless the bomb actually hits an enemy. You wanna? There we go. Did that purely by accident. Wasn't sure if he was going to hang around or not.
Extreme prejudice. It's a good thing we're out of range, Juanita. We are out of range, aren't we?
Alright, so our Holo Shield launcher is upgraded. So it lasts another 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll admit it. That was tough. I broke a sweat release hose.
Oh, hey! And there's an enemy... Oh, there you are. Get out of here. So what are you all about? There we go. God, I was worried I was about to run out of ammo. Because I am kind of about to. Oh, can't kill that enemy. He's behind the... Oh, so Wrench Strike is basically, like, endless. In the first 3, if you did tried to do Wrench Strike, you only had, like, a 3-hit combo. Here, it's just 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it just goes right into the combo again. thought I still had the bomb out. I did not. But having these as challenges instead of like an actual, like...
Whoever said getting into that cathedral was easy? I did? Well, that was then and this is now, huh? Team Darkstar will have to fight their way through a series of increasingly deadly arenas. Bet they didn't see that coming.
And having these as, like, basically missions and challenges and stuff feels like it takes away from the adventurous side of the series.
It's Shell Shock, baby! Oh, yeah, he's back! You know what they say about these Omega Series warbots. Takes a licking, keeps on kicking butt.
Oh, man. Deja vu. Didn't we already scrap this guy? Initiate the annihilation program.
As you know, Shell Shock's brain was destroyed by a cruise missile in the Obani Moon War. His brain was later replaced with an AI chip taken from a coffee machine. As a result, he is totally impervious to pain.
But I understand he makes a fantastic cappuccino.
No. No. So let's switch that out for magma. There we go.
Team Darkstar is on the final stretch. This road leads right to the gates of the Dark Cathedral of Kronos, but it's chock full of twists, turns, and fatties that'll make your mother weep. Let's go to the action.
Ratchet, your path to the cathedral is blocked. I suggest using a grind rail as an alternate way in.
Okay. Close to having the fusion rifle. Oh, right. I also have, this. I say as it just kills everything.
Looks like this is our only option, sir.
Run, Ratchet, run!
I mean, I'm doing alright.
I guess this is a bad time to mention that I'm afraid of heights.
We need to get across that gap, sir. Permission to deploy a grind rail.
Yep. Do it. You literally have to jump onto it. If you try to just step onto it, you die. That's awesome. It's great. Cool. It's alright.
Come on, I need...
So what should we give the fusion rifle? Could do acid or shock? Yeah, we'll go acid. Why not?
Fusion rifles are a good long-range weapon which can be zoomed in to accurately shoot enemies from far away. Try using the fusion rifle to destroy those enemies.
Oh, that's why this enemy's all up here. Right. Okay, good. I just needed that little boost. Okay.
Looks like this is our only option, sir.
Whoa. I guess this is a bad time to mention that I'm afraid of heights.
We need to get across that gap, sir. Permission to deploy a grind rail.
So far, I would say these sections have been my absolute favorite. Power is 32. We got us another speed mod. Because these are actually pretty engaging and interesting.
Star is in rare form tonight.
And the electricity mod is just ridiculously overpowered. So we're near the end. Thing. That's the problem. The only problem with this map is we can't scroll it. Whoop. Oh. Oh Lord. Oh. Okay. I wasn't supposed to be able to do that, but I did. Ow. So what happened there was I accidentally forgot what I was doing, and I hit the end pole. But the way that I jumped put me on top of the pole, so I was able to jump to the next rail instead of just falling to my death like I was supposed to. Which I'm perfectly okay with, to be quite frank. And what do you say we wrap this up with a boss fight?
Team Darkstar has made it inside the Dark Cathedral of Kronos. It's cold, it's dank, it's scary, it's just like my ex-wife. Take a good long last look at Team Darkstar, folks, because Shell Shock is about to plaster them all over these cathedral walls.
Did you know that Shell Shock was recently named the sexiest robot alive by Vox magazine?
Target acquired. Terminating extreme prejudice.
I'm not sure what this is. I am sure that those two are annoying the hell out of me. Hey, stop it! Health is a little low. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do to break those.
I think explosions are pretty.
I call this one my dishonorable discharge.
Oh, he's shooting bouncing betties. Alright, so where do you want me to go this way? Alright.
Initiate annihilation program.
Mindhunter level up. Ammo mod, get.
I call this one my dishonorable discharge.
Yeah, you made that one already.
Almost over, folks.
Target acquired. Terminating extreme prejudice.
Alright, well he's running off to, I'm guessing, the final phase. So let's try to get in there for that final phase. And this seems to be it.
Initiate annihilation program. I call this one my dishonorable discharge. Target acquired. Terminating extreme prejudice.
Yeah, there we go. That was kind of easy. So that planet is beaten, and we got some charge boots. We didn't get a lot of skill points on that run through.
Look at those idiots cheering! 6 million bolts of hardware down the drain, and those ingrates are celebrating like I won the freaking lottery!
Remind me why I put up with these morons. Who else would watch Vox News? Temptation Asteroid? Galaxy's funniest decapitations?
Yeah.
Queer Eye for the Tyrannoid?
I get it.
What?
Seems we've underestimated our Lumbach's friend.
He got lucky. Shell Shock was too slow and too stupid to be an exterminator. He should have been retired years ago.
Well, he's retired now. Ratchet, however... he just may be useful. He's even more popular than you were back in your heroic youth. Come to think of it, he even reminds me of you.
I said he got lucky. His luck won't last forever.
Ooh. So let's head back to the station. We can't skip these. Whew, that's a tough one. Because I wasn't there for all of Puppeteer, so I don't feel like I have the best input on that particular question. I think you'd be more suited to answer that since you played it all the way through. Like, these characters are, like, this is mean-spirited. Like, even more so than the first Ratchet and Clank game was, given Ratchet's disposition, which he was justified because Clank betrayed him. But, no, just everybody in this is straight up fucking miserable, and just the jokes aren't funny. There was one joke that made me laugh, and it was like one of the only jokes so far that have not been like targeted at ripping somebody down and making them, you know. What is with that queer eye for the Tyrannoid, though? Really? Like, that's not an offensive reference. It's just, really? That's the show you want to refer to? Really? I don't know. Like, this just is not... It doesn't feel like a Ratchet and Clank game. It feels like a different game, and then they put Ratchet and Clank in it. That's just how it feels to me. But there is more to come. So stick around. That's where we're going to call it for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by and watching. And of course, I will see you on the next one. Later.